Hi everyone, this is Donuts and today we're going to go through Spiral Abyss. In particular, we want to try to tackle floor 11 and I'm actually interested specifically to show you how to do floor 11-2. So let's take a look at what kind of preparation we need to do at the start. If you watched my previous video, remember that I said that we can actually juggle the artifacts such that we can make some characters stronger to prepare for certain floors in the Abyss. So over here I have my plus 16 circlet crit damage for Chongyin. I actually want Chongyin to become one of the main carries for floor 11. So I'll actually switch with Ningguang, who's also using a crit damage gladiator circlet, just that the level is plus 20 and there's better crit rate stats on this circlet. So let's do the switch. We can actually switch a lot of the other artifacts, but most of the better artifacts are already on Chongyin. Maybe normally he'll be using like 2-piece Berserker, which is currently on Xiangling, as well as Fischl. So Berserker artifacts are 4-star and can only go up to plus 16 max, but you can see I didn't really max them out. This flower is just at plus 12. And for this flower is only at plus 8. Yeah, these are considered like mid-game or subpar artifacts. They are not really the end game or 5-star artifacts, but they are okay to use on sub or support DPSs. So the strategy for floor 11, and let's say today I want to get 3 stars for 11-2. This means that I need to choose the correct characters first of all, and I need to make sure that I take it easy in chamber 1 such that I end chamber 1 with full health and full energy, such that when I enter chamber 2 I'm actually ready to take on chamber 2 with all my ultimates ready, with all my characters at full health. So let's start the selection for floor 11. Typically, I actually want Venti in the chamber that has a lot of mobs, but because we're actually targeting for 11-2, I actually had to sacrifice Venti to be in the first team. This is only because for chamber 11-2, the more difficult chamber is in the second half. So I actually want my slightly stronger team to be in the second half, and for the first half I'm gonna put a slightly weaker team. So I actually need to be careful since there's only one healer in the first team, whereas there are 2 healers in team 2. So choosing the card is one of the first important steps when starting the floor. You have 3 cards to select from. Some of them will be effective for all 3 chambers on the same floor, and some will only be good for just this chamber. Typically, you want to choose some kind of attack or more critical or more damage card for the chamber only if you are trying to hit 3 stars or a speed run for that chamber. If not, you always want to choose the damage card for the entire floor so that it goes on to the next chamber. Of course, once you reach the 3rd and final chamber, you don't have to choose the effective for this floor card anymore, because you're on the last chamber. You can choose the buff that is just for that chamber, especially if it's a buff that adds like attack. So today we actually have very bad rolls on the cards. Don't forget, these cards changes every day, so you can try the Abyss floor on different days and you may roll different cards, which are, for example, there's one card that is plus 8% critical rate, plus 15% critical damage. So that card is actually a very strong card that will enhance the damage done by your characters with decent crit rate, like let's say a 50% crit rate. Today we don't have much choices, so maybe we can just choose. This one is really bad actually, unless I hit people's eye. Yeah, I'm actually going to choose this one. For 11-1, let's just take it slow, try to survive, and end the round with a lot of HP. Let's see. Okay, we're just going to use the Venti out to control the mobs. If you don't have Venti, you can use a Sucrose or maybe a Gene instead. So be careful of the slimes, because the different colored slimes, if they stand together, they will zap you, and the zap actually staggers you, so melee characters can die really easily if you are standing next to slimes of a different color. Let's use the Venti ulti again for CC, a bit of Xiangling. Since the mist is there, you notice they are actually doing damage to me. I don't want to stand too close. Xiangling is already a bit on low health. There is a shooter shooting me from far. Let's go handle that first. Just gonna do this to heal up my Xiangling a little bit. Hit this out. Notice I don't even need to use my ultimates at all. I'm just trying to take my time because I'm not going for a speed run. So there are about 4 more enemies left. Be careful of this slime breathing out the mist. It's a damage over time effect. If you stand inside, especially as a melee character without shields or heals, you can die really quickly. So try to pick up the leftover shields. So these are the last 4 enemies. I need to charge back Bennett and Xiangling's ultimate. So let's just play it slow. Try to avoid damage. Oh, look at that, there's a lot of health taken, damage taken on Ling Guang. Okay, Bennett's ult is actually full already, let's put it down. So Xiangling already has her ultimate ready, that is some energy management. For Venti, he always gets his ultimate back very quickly, so let's just use his ultimate. Cryo Slime has not broken his shield, let's try to put some fire down. Pick up the shield as possible. So look at that, now everyone is almost, I would say, at full energy except Bennett. Venti's health is a bit low, that can't be helped. So let's just charge back Bennett's energy. Take our time with this slime. You can toy with him if you're not going for a speed run. I will not try to be greedy and go for more than 70% HP. Oops, Venti's health is a bit low, but that's fine because he's only around to cast outlet. So let's just finish the round because all our characters are at full energy. Okay, Venti, last one. Take our time, he's at full energy now. Oh, the quick slot foot doesn't work. Good to know. Let's finish off this guy. Okay. Let's go for the next chamber. Okay, this is FLOOR-11-1, second half, attempt number 101. Let's go for one of the shooters first. So remember, Cryo and Electro are doing a lot more damage on this floor. Actually want to quickly take out this mage. So she can be very dangerous when left unattended. Oh, these are dangerous electro pools. Let's try to freeze her. Okay, we managed to kill her before she got her shield off. So now we can take our time with this shooter to heal back Chongmin to full health. Or even get some energy back for him. So when this guy dies, we actually want to go for the 3 guys here. Because they heal and it's very important to take them out quickly as possible. Next we go for the other Hydro Shaman because he's a healer. Okay, now it's up to Official because I don't have any fire characters on this team. Just to slowly take out the shield. Dodge everything. Start working on the shield. If you're low, just change character to tank a bit. The amazing thing about TT is that his heal is just that good. Especially his passive. Oh, don't die. Okay, so now he's down. It's a good chance to heal back to full health. Try to mark him. Once the shield is gone, you can use ice attacks on him. Okay, so Official is not at full health, but this is the best we can do for now. Okay, we got it. And look, even though we were taking our time, we still managed to clear both the first half and the second half with good enough time to get 3 stars. So now we're entering Floor 11 Chamber 2. So we're gonna start the floor by choosing this card, attack plus 40%, because this affects spells. Normal and charged attack only affects auto attacks. So I can set up the screen, then I try to push this guy to the edge because that's the strategy. Is he already at the edge? Alright. Then let's take a list. Let's go for this guy. You can see the bomber that's actually very far away. He is not doing anything at all. He's just stoning. Oh, there's this guy here we need to take care of. Aim for this guy because he's the only guy that throws. Oh no! Don't touch my device. Xiangling put down some fire. Venti put down some CC. So I'm going to use this opportunity to heal up my Venti a little bit. Okay, just use some ultimates. Go for this guy because he's the one that's going to throw weird things on the center device. Notice the bomber far away is still not doing anything. This is a very strange trick that I discovered by watching someone's YouTube video. So everybody is at full energy again already, except Xiangling. Let's get her some energy. Let's control this guy. Oh, through one thing. It's at 96%. It's good to have it at 99 or 100%. Oh, there's one guy here. Let's control him. Xiangling's there. And he's out. So that there's swirling fire damage. Wait a while for Venti to gain back the energy. So this big guy, he's actually a bit annoying because he likes to aggro the middle thing. So we need to actually aggro him and take care of this range guy at the same time. Okay, let's cast some big spells on him to get his attention. Hello, hello, come here, Mr. Big Guy. Yes, yes, yes. I'm looking at you. No, 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 don't do that. Okay, okay, come towards me. So I'm going to use the banner out to heal up a little bit. Okay, now we can actually go for this guy. So once he dies, there'll be a rock shield torture that spawns. Let's actually charge up Bennett's energy a little bit because he doesn't have his ult. Xiangling. Okay, Bennett gets some energy. He's almost full. Alright, let's finish him off. So this round you can take your time. You just need to defend the central device. Okay, now it's actually a rock throw. Rock shield torture. I'm just gonna break his shield first. Put the bear down. Yeah, if you focus on me, the bear is gonna burn you. Now we can just take our time. Make sure he doesn't charge into the center device. That's the most important. And stuff to take some shields. Take some freshly made shields. So we can take our time to heal up and make sure everyone has their ultimates. And I'll just slowly take my time. The next half will be a bit more difficult because there are more monsters that like to aggro the central device. First half is actually very easy when you know the trick of pushing the bomber to one side, and then the bomber does nothing that whole stage. You just need to focus on one side of the platform. So on this chamber, the second half, you actually want to always kill the shooter first because the shooter is going to shoot the central device, but you also need to pull the aggro of the torchers. For example, in the first wave, the X torture will go for the center device, but in the second wave, the rock shield torture will go for the central device. So it's very difficult to juggle the aggro and kill the shooters at the same time. This second half is a little bit more difficult than the first half. But with Barbara, Chongyun, we probably can manage the aggro. So first thing to do, get the torture, try to fight away from the middle area, get his attention, come and look at me. Okay, so he's looking at me now. I can switch my attention over to this guy. Oh. Danger, danger. It's a good time to use the ultimate. The slimes are actually zapping a lot, so we need to kill them as fast as possible. Okay, so the big guy is down. Slimes are down. You can take this time to actually heal up. I actually missed the shooter here, but we need to take out the shooter first. So let's see, everybody is at high health and high HP. Can use the TT passive to make sure our Chongyun is at full health, our Official is at full health. Second half, this tall guy, he's gonna aggro the central device. So we must make sure he is controlled. Okay, once they actually are, aggro is taken, we go for this guy. Oh, Chi Chi, poor Chi Chi. Do not. Oh. okay, manageable. Controlling them again. So this guy is now the dangerous one, the one with the aura. The shooter is still shooting the central device, but it's not doing that much damage. Oh no, big guy, do not touch my thingy. So we are actually very close to filling the 3 stars. 60% is what we need to aim for. Alright, it's just this guy. Now we can take our time. Can heal up. CC is so good at making sure everyone's at full health. Alright, so we cleared it with 60+%. If you do this round properly, you can actually even get 80% or 100% of the central device health. But over here, we just barely managed to scrape through with 60% and 3 stars. It's a bit difficult to talk and focus on the fight at the same time. So a lot of people are curious about the builds. I'm a relatively budget player, so you can see I only have 2 rows of 4-star weapons, using a lot of free-to-play weapons like Crescent Pike, the prototype Animus. I got a bit lucky with some of the bows. I'm using prototype Ramcon and CT, and my banner is just using a 3-star Skyrider sword that's level 60. Barbara is using a 3-star, the book that buffs the team. Xingqiu uses things like a level 60 3-star weapon. So let's take a look at the characters that I have. I've only leveled 8 characters in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are like the main 8 people I'll bring into Floors in the Abyss. Of course, the level 26 and level 20 Xingqiu can still be used for some floors where I need a little bit more cryo, or I need 2 hydro characters, especially for floor 10. So Barbara's level 50. Xiangling is something like a supporting spell caster, level 78. And Xingqiu is just level 20. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video style when I'm recording live and fighting and explaining at the same time. Let me know in the comments section below what Abyss floor or chamber you want to see next. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with a friend. Thank you and see you next time.